Oh, you do pay for these?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. You didn't make that clear.
Yeah, you pay for them.
Okay, so let's move on to the last two tabs of the Requiem for a Dream film poster that you've just seen the trailer of. Right, so that's the poster to the film. Would you be able to relate those to each other? Would you, can you see
relate
similarities?
The film to the poster?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Trailer.
No, if I didn't know the film was
what
about
the woman at the bottom, the isolated, and the eye at the beginning? Doesn't that seem like drugs?
No, I think it's just a dramatic image that gets you to look at it and then maybe find out more.
Okay,
I think it's a good image.
Well, it's a good image, but I don't think it tells you about the film at all.
Okay, so let's look at This Is England on as well, and just what appeals to you most about each of them. First of all, let's start with Requiem for a Dream. What appeals to you with that one?
What, the poster?
Yeah, the Requiem for a Dream poster.
I think it's very clean and very crisp, and it sort of would make you look at it. You would think, oh, I want to know more about that.
Yeah, I think the imagery is a bit more shocking. It's in your face. It's actually kind of it's asking you to explore, because it doesn't actually tell you very much apart from a real close-up eye that looks frightened and then someone looking out to the sea. But you've got to put two and two together there, and you might get four. But it doesn't really actually tell you anything about what the film could be or what could be going on. But it may encourage you to ask more.
Okay. So what about you? Do you think the same? Would you be wanting to watch that because it's like, what's that about?
I would be. I would want to find, if I saw that outside the poster, I would have another look at it. I would think that would draw you in.
Cool. So let's move on to the This Is England one. What appeals the most to you in that one, or what do you dislike?
Well, I think you can tell from that. It gives you a slightly better feeling what it could be about, the film. Looking at the people, the scenery behind, the boarded up housing estate that's been knocked down, the tower blocks, the colours, about England, skinheads. You got a feeling that I might know what this film's going to be about.
So is it a big draw for you to know more about the film that you're going to see? Would you rather know more than less?
Well, it's mixed, because I think they both have their qualities. I think it fits with the trailer, this one, because you saw more of what it was about in the trailer.
Yeah.
I think they've used a different sort of theme for each, where the poster really tells you what you've seen in the trailer.
So in the This Is England one, can you relate that back to the trailer?
Yeah, I think it works with the trailer much better. Well, in the sense that if you look at the Requiem for a Dream one, the trailer was also really cut, and you didn't really understand that much even from the trailer. You could work it out a little bit. So in a way, they do go hand in hand with the trailer and the poster, but overall, the This Is England one gives you a bit more of what to expect.
Okay. So on the This Is England poster, there's quite a lot of ratings and reviews, in the little 3 brackets. I'm not sure if you can see them there, but there is the ratings. Are they important again, in the trailer?
I think it would. If I saw a winner of Best Independent Film, you'd think, oh well, it's probably worth going to see. It must be good to have won that.
What about you?
Yeah, it might. I guess it does. You're not consciously aware of it, but you're sort of subconsciously aware that it's got all these things, but you probably don't read them all. You just seem to, in the back of your mind, think, oh yeah, it had all these great reviews and everything. But it doesn't actually interrupt the overall imagery. They're done in white. They're kind of just there without actually destroying the really strong message of the poster.
Well, on the This Is England poster, there's the director's name, Shane Meadows, and because he's obviously a really well-known director in that field of genre, whereas on the Requiem for a Dream poster, there's the actors' names. Yeah. So does the actors' names or a director draw you in as well with the ratings and reviews?
I don't really know that much about directors. It's not something that I really know, but I would maybe be pulled in by, if I knew an actor I liked.
I think I'd probably be pulled in more by a director if I did know that director, because you can get a movie with great actors in that sometimes is rubbish and it gets really bad reviews. So it doesn't really mean I think the actors are necessarily putting in or making a great movie. So it's I don't know, it swings and roundabouts for me.
And then finally, what stands out the most in each poster for you, the first poster?
The first poster is the eye.
That's the eye. That's the first thing you see.
And then the This Is England one.
This is England. What do you see straight away?
This
I think actually
England.
you see the word "This is England."
You do.
So what do you think is more important, the title or the imagery?
It depends, because you don't really see on the Requiem for a Dream. You can't you don't notice that as much, the title, because the dream is quite small. But maybe that's so you're drawn in to look at it more closely.
Yeah, I'm sure they had loads of different ideas for This Is England and the other one, and they decided what they wanted to do. I think the This Is England one, you see the title and then you kind of see the rest of the stuff there, but the title almost tells you it's about some sort of patriotic group
And they use
of
the
some
red,
kind.
white,
Yeah, the red,
blue.
white, and blue.
Yeah.
But so I think it's about what graphically works for the film and what the people that are selling the film prefer. I'm sure they could have done This Is England in different ways, with maybe a woman with a cigarette in her mouth pushing a baby along and with a skinhead dad. They probably could have done it, but that would have been then about family life. So they've kind of you could have done it in different ways as well. Both of them, I think.
Okay, thank you.